think bullshit fucking performative assembly and conference and never host another one again. And by host, I mean just have one in general. But let's see what she's got to say. How well will she represent our country? Also, has nobody at the UN heard of a 4K camera before? What the fuck are we doing? 720p is the max? The fuck? What are you guys using, camcorders? It's 2025. You could have recorded this shit on a Samsung and it would have been fucking 10 times better than this bullshit. Pisses me off.
Everyone. I must say I am very nervous, so please, well, thank you, Ambassador Waltz, for this invitation.
Well, at least it comes through a little bit better on OBS.
It is an honor to stand on this stage with you and the other distinguished speakers here today to shine a spotlight on the deadly threat faced by thousands of Christians in Nigeria. I would like to thank President Trump for prioritizing this issue and for his leadership on the global stage in calling for urgent action to defend Christians in Nigeria, to combat extremism, and to bring a stop to violence against those who simply want to exercise their natural right to freedom of religion or belief. I stand...
You can hear the accent starting to come through. Hey, man. Listen, I don't hate on Nikki, bro. I really don't. I mean, I don't really hate on any of them. Like, you got to get your bag like any way you can, right? And there was a few. It's like, all right, come on. But I think she carries herself well. I really do. I think when it comes to living the hip hop and rap type of life where you can go down the worst rabbit hole and end up like somebody like DMX who just ruins their life, or you can get to the top of your game and then simply retire. Like let's say somebody like God damn it, bro, I just had it in my head. Fucking Dr. Dre. He just retired. He became just a really good businessman. Still has the label. Probably still runs the label. Works with Eminem. Probably still, just hanging out. He's just doing his thing. Right? He had that Super Bowl performance where everybody kind of got together for that one performance. That was really cool. But for the most part, yeah. I mean, everybody... those are two very different like outcomes of the same type of life, And I think she's making good choices. I really do. I think she carries herself fairly well. I'm still not crazy about, celebrities getting involved in politics in general, just because I do feel like once you hit a certain tax bracket, you are now you're not even anywhere near close to the average everyday person when it comes to how you see reality, whether you like it or not, right? But some people can still manage to humble themselves enough, right? But I think she does pretty well with that.
Here as a proud New Yorker with a deep sense of gratitude that we live in a country where we can freely and safely worship God regardless of one's creed, background, or
unless you live in Minnesota.
Politics.
I'm sorry. Is that too soon?
No group should ever be persecuted for practicing their religion, like I recently stated.
God, dude, somebody's gonna clip that one.
On social media. And we don't have to share the same beliefs in order for us to respect each other. We're way beyond thinking or expecting or assuming for, the person sitting next to you to have the exact same beliefs. We're beyond that. That's ridiculous. But that shouldn't make one person feel less safe than anyone in any room.
True.
Music has taken me around the globe. I have seen how people, no matter their language, culture, or religion, come alive when they hear a song that touches their soul. Religious freedom means we all can sing our faith regardless of who we are, where we live, and what we believe. But today, faith is under attack in way too many places. In Nigeria, Christians are being targeted, driven from their homes, and killed. Churches have been burned. Families have been torn apart, and entire communities live in fear constantly, simply because of how they pray. Sadly, this problem is not only a growing problem in Nigeria, but also in so many other countries across the world, and it demands urgent action. And I want to be clear. Protecting Christians in Nigeria is not about taking sides or dividing people. It is about uniting humanity. Nigeria is a beautiful nation with deep faith traditions and lots of beautiful barbs that I can't wait to see. When one's church...
What the fuck is going on with this video? Bro, somebody get a hold of the UN and tell them to fix their infrastructure, please. What the fuck are we doing? What are you guys having a fucking short right now? What is going on? You guys having some electrical issues in your 720p fucking bullshit camera? Fucking Jesus Christ.
Mosque, a place of worship,
Bro, what is this?
Everyone's heart should break just a little bit. And the foundation of the United Nations, with its core mandate to ensure peace and security, should shake. I am joined here today by peace builders, by faith leaders, by those who saw violence, saw rising intolerance, saw the threats clearly before us, and chose not to look.
Bro, this shit is unwatchable.
I am inspired by their work to build interfaith ties, to see the humanity across the lines which might divide us, and to fight for security and liberty for all those who pray. I look forward to our discussion today, and I hope it will encourage deepened solidarity for us to urgently work together to ensure every person can enjoy the right to believe, to worship, and to live in peace. Barbs, I know you're somewhere listening. I love you so very much. You have been the ultimate light in my life and career for so long. I appreciate you, and I want to make it very clear once again that this isn't about taking sides. This is about standing up in the face of injustice. It's about what I've always stood for my entire career, and I will continue to stand for that. For the rest of my life, I will care if anyone, anywhere, is being persecuted for that.
But listen, if that's your stance, you're never going to sleep again. Because unfortunately, the world is not all sunshine and rainbows. People are getting persecuted for their beliefs everywhere in the world, every day, every second of the day, every minute of the day. It doesn't matter, right? Somewhere in the world, somebody is getting absolutely beaten down for their thoughts, right? Yet you're not going to stop at all. You can put a spotlight on it. But do I think that the U.S. should be running around getting involved in Christian affairs across the world? No. No. I could see a world where we give them support, right? If they need ways to defend themselves, we could sell them stuff to help them fucking fight the battles that they need to fight, right? But at no point, in no scenario, do I ever think that we should ever have troops on the ground anywhere in the world. right? I think we stay completely uninvolved when it comes to majority of this, right? Because if you try to dictate the world, then you're simply a dictator, right? That's not a democratic republic thing to do, right? That is a dictator thing to do. If you want to run around the world and tell everyone what to do, well, you're putting your country on some sort of pedestal that's above everyone else, which some do think that way. That is true. Some do think that way. They think America is king. They think that we should have a say in everything. I think you just leave everybody to do whatever the fuck that they want to do, so long as it doesn't affect something that by extension affects you, right? So I don't know how involved the US is with Nigeria, but I don't know, I don't know the specifics on what has kicked up over this, why this is even going on over there, nor do I plan to do that much research into it because it's not my country. It's not something I'm involved in, right? So, yeah, I do think at the end of the day, that's pretty much where my stance is on it. I mean, I'm okay with sending some support if we are affected in a way that is reasonable. But outside of that, it's really not our issue. You got to let these countries fight their own battles. We can't just be fucking sticking our nose in every part of the goddamn world, right? We just got away from overspending, right? It's about time that we fucking start paying some shit, right? Fucking start getting this shit taken care of. How are we the greatest economy in the world when we're trillions of dollars in debt? That doesn't make any fucking sense, right? We have the greatest debt economy in the world. That's true. You could argue me that. That's true, considering how many Americans are under fucking debt of some sort, whether it's medical, credit card, whatever, right? But yeah, what are we doing?
Their beliefs. Thank you.